Good day, y'all. Today is my largest build thus far with a whopping 12 pieces. Most of my builds are usually between 3 and 5, but this dozen-piece behemoth is number 95, good ol' Onix. Onix was a really fun challenge to make since its very distinct body segments can perfectly be made on different layers, giving Onix a lovely bit of depth. However, I realized it's not going to look very bulky if every rock is on one layer. So, instead of having an exceptionally flat onyx, I worked out a chain link-like progression of the pieces. This gives onyx both more width, even though it's still made with flat pieces of plastic, and more stability, so it's unlikely to break even with how big it is. What I mean by a chain link progression is Onix's head still has the standard 3 layers, but on the third it also has one of the body segments. Then on the next layer it has the body segment that was connected to the head and the body segment after that. So every piece has the previous and the next segment on it together. Except for the tail segment, which was left as one layer to suggest a tapering of width. For future builds of the Onix, I'm going to put something like numbers on the segments because I got confused how they all went together after a while. There are a ton, after all. This one was a fun but very challenging build compared to a lot of my other minis. It took me a lot of deep consideration over a cup of butter rum coffee. And if you'd like to help contribute coffee to my next caffeine-driven creation, consider dropping by my coffee and leaving a cup. I need the caffeine. Onix is both the heaviest and tallest unevolved Pokemon. If you can believe it, this Onix is actually too small. I made it before my new Shrinkies template where I unified sizes instead of just eyeballing how big a Pokemon I thought should be. Onix has had a lot of great sprites over the years, but Yellow's front and back are two of my favorites for good and ill. But I chose to modify the Platinum sprite as Onix doesn't have a lot of grounded sprites, so I had to move its tail around to have connection with the ground so it would stand up. Onix is one of our Year of the Snake Pokemon, though its ability to learn Dragon Breath suggests it might be more based on the Lindworm, a serpentine dragon of European folklore. Onix can tunnel at 80 km per hour or 50 mph. It's said to cause tremors and a terrifying roar noise through the tunnels. Look up video on a phenomenon called tunnel boom for what that might sound like. Thank you for watching. This was a longer one. Please like and subscribe and let me know what Pokemon you'd like to see. Until next time, bye!